Hello there, my name is PolishLynx, and welcome to the letter by Young Mobile, which, well, you were allowed to read just a second ago, actually. So, it's Halloween today, and why not trying something a bit spooky because of that occasion? Why not, right? So, the letter is basically, well, actually it's not a full version, it's a demo, which I was told about 2 days ago, I think, maybe 3, 2 or 3, never mind. But, well, it's kind of, well, not kind of, it's a visual novel that I think I've never run into, like, is the type, because, well, I don't know if there are many horror visual novels. Probably there are, and I just didn't run into many, but, well, this is what's supposed to be a horror visual novel, so let's check it out. The full version is supposed to have 6 playable characters, so, well, it's even more interesting. So, okay. The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Humble ambassadors of peace, beloved by their people. The seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. She was orphaned at the age of 4. The mansion stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After the mysterious disappearance of Lady Charlotte, the great house was left abandoned. And that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things. Cries and howls filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman that roamed aimlessly. Oh right, I forgot. There are also quick time events from what I read. So, I think, well, probably if I remember something more, I will just pause to tell that. Okay, people who dared enter its halls were simply never heard from again. Then let's not go there. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. However, let's go there. Why not? It can be that spooky, right? However, Briar Realty Corporation is convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, the corporation decided to place the property on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside wait to be discovered by brave souls. I guess we are the brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Yeah, let's consume the curse. Alright. Good luck. Well, I think I might need that luck. So thank you. Isabella, okay. So we are a female character now. Hello. Isabella! Are you there? Where are you? Immediately I recognize the anxious, jittery voice coming from the other end. Ah, hey Rose. What a coincidence. I just played a game where the Rose was a character, so maybe it's her. Well, maybe, but probably not, because of reasons. I'm at sun already high. What's the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion. See, I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shit together. You promised. Oh my god, don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out. Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously. I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since nobody lived here. Since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless. Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there. I know, I just wish I can live in a place like this. It really takes... Did it get darker on the screen? Well, in the background? Yeah, now it's a little lighter. Awesome. Well... Oh, and the birds fly. I love the background here. Already. I know, I just wish I can live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away. Okay? Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not after the rumors say that it's haunted. Gee, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real, after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They are nothing but spirits. You don't know that? They might be listening right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to use their supernatural ghost powers to curse you. No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, believe it or not, it's better to be careful. Right. Anyway, get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being on my own. Fine, let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon. Okay, see you, bye. Bye. Rose, still charming as ever. Who was that? I look up from my phone to see Becca. Hello? Also nicely animated. She gives me a questioning look. Oh, that was Rose. She's an agent like me. We're scoping out that big mansion down at Anslem village. Today is sort of its grand opening to the public. The corporation wants us to check it out one last time before we let potential buyers tour it later this afternoon. A mansion? You mean that spooky, big spooky mansion you're telling everyone about? Do you keep telling us how it just gave you the creeps and you have to go there? Well, I did promise Rose I won't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living. Okay, so there's laughing. That's nice. What's so funny? Nothing. I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds out so out of character. I mean, no offense, but I thought you'd back out. You've been freaking out about the place being cursed and all. Is it your mantra? Morality and personal beliefs over money. Not all the time. Because of the rumors, Briar Realty is best spread to sell the lot. And the agent who lands the deal is going to get a big bonus. I could really use that extra moolah. Mama called last night. Papa isn't getting any better, and they are asking for more money to help with the bloating hospital bills. A sympathetic look crosses Becca's pale face. Life back home is tough, huh? A little bit, yeah. It would help if I wasn't the only one in the family who has a job. Tough was an understatement. The burden of feeding 8 by herself. Holy crap. 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills rested on my shoulders. I barely have any money left for myself. It used to be easy back when Papa was in a good shape. Ever since he was diagnosed with cancer, he had no choice but to leave his job. I just wish my drunkard older brother would lend a hand, but Lord knows if that will ever happen. Wait, so that's actually my guessing, but if we have 8 people, I don't know if we count Isabella or not, but well, let's say we count her as well. So we have 8 people in the family. So maybe 6 of them. 6 of them, I think not counting father and mother, would be the playable characters in the full game. But that's just my theory. I don't know. Okay.
Look, I noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
She crossed her arms and grimaces at the thought.
Stop eating junk. They are cheap, but they are not good for you. You don't want to end up in a hospital like your father, do you?
Her voice rises as she scolds me. It's clear that it's a command and not a request. I'm not entirely sure if I should be happy or annoyed. I'm glad someone is looking out for me, but Rebecca's domineering attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more controlling than Mama, and that says a lot.
Yeah, I will stop.
I grumbled, but she didn't seem to care much. She gives me a warm smile.
Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me, and I will help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone. Maybe I can lend you money, and you can pay me back whenever.
No, don't get the money.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
I like you. For that I like you. Because, well, I don't like borrowing money as well. From someone and to someone.
Yeah, you and your pride. But suit yourself, the offer stays on the table for.
I note in response. She takes a quick glance at the wall clock above the chalkboard.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and my students will be back in a minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients.
She turns to her desk, slowly turning the pages of a rather thick textbook about Mesopotamia. Oh, I remember Mesopotamia. Okay, I don't remember it. I remember learning about it a bit. It was always the same thing. Primary school, you start history, you have Mesopotamia. Junior high, same story. High school, same story. I reckon she's trying to work out her lesson plan for next week, but her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive on whatever's at the book. It's obvious something else occupies her thoughts.
You sure you can manage on your own, Fo? I mean, you're still a bit feverish. You shouldn't even be working right now. Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I will just drink some medicine and I'll be as right as rain.
I hesitate for a moment. Becca and I are neighbors. She was the first to welcome me when I moved here to England a couple of years ago. She is brazen, feisty, and always had many stories to tell about her students. We quickly became friends. And with my family staying in the Philippines, she filled the void and became a sort of sister to me. Becca's had a cold for a couple of days now, and despite my advice to take the week off and rest, she went ahead to work anyway. I caught her trying to sneak out this morning. Since there's no stopping her, I volunteered to drive her to South Goretti High School, where she teaches history to rowdy teenagers. Not exactly the easiest job in the world, but I guess it's perfect with her boisterous and somewhat ballsy persona.
Hi, Belle.
Becca clicked her fingers, snapping me out of my thoughts. I can do this as well.
Seriously, lady, I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better. Capisci?
She gives me a reassuring smile. I sigh, defeated.
Alright, I'll see you later, okay?
She nods. Understand. I understand.
Of course.
With a wave goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts.
I really like the background.
My car's parked down the street, just outside of campus grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside. As I pass by a couple of buildings, I'm about to turn on the radio when my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking. I neatly tuck it between my ear and shoulder. Don't drive and talk through a phone.
Rose?
Guess again. That voice.
Hush!
Bingo!
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zah?
Yeah, it's the premiere of the indie movie he's been working on for ages. He's really excited to watch it with his friends, and by friends he means us, apparently.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of open house at Ermengarde Mansion, and we are expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion.
You know the big Jacobean mansion at Anslem village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally tightened up.
Shut up!
I can hear Ash chuckle from the other end. I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done.
Whatever, bye. Stupid Ash. Always teasing me. Whenever he sees a chance, I shock him who's tough. It takes a few more minutes before I finally reach the infamous mansion.
Okay. Well, it actually looks nice. I have to admit, it does look wonderful from the outside. Yet, that's nothing to hide. That something is just wrong. Yeah, it's too peaceful. The neighborhood nearby is desolate. Everybody keeps their distance out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it had any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night. Parking my car along the vast green fields, I make my approach. I rummage through my bags for the keys when I notice that the door is slightly ajar. Rose must have left it open. Entering, I just find myself completely aware of my surroundings. Whoa. That's a freaking nice house. They cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dust the antiques, searched every nook, cranny and crevice and made its spick and span, all for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it was going to eat you alive. Okay, it's awesome, but I don't like this window. I don't know, it's just... Whoa! Game? Can you stop this? I just said about the window and why there is light now. Thanks. Okay, let's go out. That is a bad sign. As though it was going to eat you. Okay. If you ask me, they should just leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed, ever again. Rose! I call out. Rose, I'm here! Where are you? My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'd hear me despite the deafening silence. She could be all the way on the other side of the mansion for all I knew. I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have reached is not in service.
I don't like that. Not in service. What do you mean not in service? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the... Oh. She might be. She might have been. It's not because she was eaten by a house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? I'm going crazy. No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably wandered off deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Oh crap, but to no avail. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose, this isn't funny, you know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing on deeper into the mansion. Uh-oh. What was that? Taking a couple of steps forward, noticed something moved by the hallway above the ground staircase. I didn't notice anything. What the hell?
Rose? Rose, is that you?
I only noticed the sunlight, I guess.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out.
Silence. Okay, I'm in the observer mode.
Not coming out? Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that was a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. I dialed her number again, hoping she'd pick up this time. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord.
Yeah, fine, it came through.
And?
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
She didn't respond. Albeit there is heavy static coming from her side. I doubt she could hear me.
Rose, come on, where are you?
I ask again, as the static starts to settle.
Attic. What? Why the attic?
Oh, shut. Okay. Okay, it got cut off. Well, I guess attic is better than going underground to the basement. And we need to go there. With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any sign out there. But why was she there? Out of the places she could be, she just had to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for me being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being in this place. I make my way carefully up the staircase. Observer mode. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I choose real estate when I could have picked up a car that didn't involve strange abandoned houses. Okay, nothing moved. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greeted me. Okay, so there we have the attic probably. Upon the hallway had two wings, the east wing and the west wing. The two master bedrooms and the library were situated in the west wing, in the east wing. How can you mistake west with east? Reading it. Meanwhile, I faced the west wing, which had the conference room and the theater room, and at the end of the hall, a simple wooden door leading upstairs to the attic. Unlike the grand staircase fall, the stairs that lead to the attic are deep, steep, and were made of rocks. If I'm not... Okay, that might be my suggestion only, but block the door if you are going upstairs. If I'm not too careful, I could easily stumble and fall. Thank God it's still daytime. With how old the place was, there was no light fixtures and I'd need a candle or a flashlight to make my way around. Did she block the doors? Reaching the top, the door opened to a maid's quarters. Block the door. God damn it. Holy crap. Okay, she's not here. It looks exactly as it had been since last time I was here, full of dust, worn out and faded by time. Did the cleaning crew miss their room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Bloody hell, then get out of there. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream, and I'm sure she said she was here in the attic. Okay, just get the hell out of there if she's not there. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake.
Maybe this is just a prank. Okay, that doesn't matter, my heartbeat is racing.
Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Shut up, brain. You are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? That's it. I can't do this anymore. I am leaving. Quit. No. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm Coco because I believe in curses and ghosts, and all that me and my outlandish backwater country believes. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. No, I'm turning back, for the sake of my sanity. Okay, just turn back and go out. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic than me to tour people around this haunted house. Before turning back, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Huh? What's this? A candle! My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room, but there's clearly something on the floor. Where? I don't see anything. It looks like... A letter? Where? It's a letter lying on the ground, just a couple of inches away from my feet. Well, I can't see your feet, so basically that's the reason. I can't also see the letter. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Picking up the letters in the horror game is a bad idea. She's cute. Strange, I don't recall seeing this letter the last time I was here. Okay, nothing under the bed. A few days back, a few other agents and I were exploring the mansion to prepare for today. I had been able to do the last look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hasn't been here before. Someone must have been in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her fall, could I? There is only one set of stairs to and from the attic. Only one way to find out. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it would fall apart if I so much as touched it. Take the letter and get the hell out of this place. I need to be careful. I open it and what I read shook me to my core. If you just pick up the letter, then get the hell out of place. It's a basic rule. That's a bad idea. I opened it and what I read shook me to my core. Help me. Written with blood. What? Well, Isabella, you made a huge mistake. Oh my god. The letter is filled with nothing but the words "help me," written in a crimson shaded pen. Really? You really think it's a pen? Or blood? Exactly. I gulp. Oh! Me too. The same phrase just keeps on going on and on until... Send this to 5 people or else. Okay. Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what? You don't want to know. Or else what? I think you don't want to know. As quick as I can, I scan the back of the paper, I peek in the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on the second page. But there's nothing. No. Oh, please, no. My hands are trembling as dread creeps over me. Well, I would be scared as well in a situation like that. I start to realize that the room is suddenly getting colder. Okay, get out of there. Now, I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the side that grieves me next has me frozen on the spot. What the
Brief.
A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see.
Yeah.
Nerves and veins are exposed in a grotesque display. A foot rested at a painfully odd angle, and all the tonnage seemed to have fallen off, leaving only the decayed remains of infected nail beds in their wake. I can feel bile rising in my throat at the gory sight. It's too much. All of it is too much. Okay. Run! I want to make a break for the door. Run, scream, throw up, anything. But my feet won't budge. I feel trapped in my own body, glued to the floor out of terror. The only sign that I am still alive is the loud beating of my heart as it echoes in my ears, and the tremor that continuously runs through my body. I am definitely not breathing. Or maybe I am, but Lord knows, it certainly doesn't feel like it. I open my mouth to say something, but the words catch in my throat. I am completely paralyzed and frozen on the spot. I want to cry. I don't know what I should do. Lord, please help me. Am I the Lord now? Okay. I will do this, not the stupid thing. Close eyes and pray. No, that doesn't make sense. I guess. Be brave and look up. Oh man, that would be a bad view. I have a feeling like that. I need to face it, whatever. This would belong to. I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they are going to kill me, at least I will know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. I can feel tears forming in the corner of my eyes, and my whole body trembles still. I've never felt this vulnerable in my entire life. I take a deep breath, summon every ounce of courage I have left in me, and shift my gaze upwards. Well, not that terrible. Well, the eyes are creepy. And she kind of doesn't have teeth. What? Please don't hurt me. Okay, she has teeth. No! Run for your life! Without thinking, I scramble towards the door and up to my feet. Okay, now she looks creepy. I start to open it, but it won't budge. Stay away! Go away, please! Lord, make it go away! Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality downs in. I told you, block the door. I'm locked in with that thing. Let me out, Lord, please let me out! I feel it slowly approach me as I range the doorknob violently back and forth. Stop. Okay, we are out. Yes, the door finally swings open, and I couldn't have been happier. Okay, but close the door. Close the door behind you. You don't need to use the knob, whatever. Don't close, just freaking shut it. Wasting time, I leap out the door and I don't look back. My feet pound against the floor like a cacophony of drums, in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. My chest feels so tight, like it's going to burst. By that time, I run past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips and I find myself falling. God damn it. Isabel, why? Oh my god. Until my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Oh crap. I feel my head grow fizzy and my vision dims even as I fight to stay awake. No. Go. Away. Yeah, leave her alone, she's cute. The last thing I see are those feet before all that I know is darkness. Oh. To be continued, sadly our demo ends right here. If you like it, please support the Lanterns Kickstarter. Thank you so much, we hope to talk to you soon. Well then, okay, so it's on Steam Greenlight, it's on Kickstarter, and well, I suppose to put the links in the top right corner, but I think there have been some changes with the cards on YouTube, so I don't know if that's possible any longer actually. So check the description for the links. There will be both Greenlight, Kickstarter, and yes. And well, yeah, right. There is also on Kickstarter a link to the demo, so you can make the other choice. Actually, I wonder what would happen then. Maybe I will give it a shot now. Yeah, the night is still young. Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I will not record it. You can check it by yourself what happens when she closes her eyes and prays. Okay. But I guess we have 6 characters here. I guess that's her family. Well, never know. Maybe one of them is Rose. Well, that one is the teacher, neighbor, her, well, Isabel's neighbor, and the teacher in the school, high school. Okay. Oh man, I wish this game will come out. Seriously, I want this game to succeed. Yeah, horror visual novel. Something new for me and I enjoyed it. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Please support the game on Kickstarter. Or, well, if it's not possible for you, at least explore it on Steam Greenlight. Cause I believe it's worth it. So then, bye.